Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about Top 10 Oil-Producing Countries in the World 2023. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. United States. Production, 18,875,000 barrels. Number 1 on this list of the top 10 oil-producing countries is the U.S. Its output increased by 266,000 barrels from its 2020 level to reach 18,875,000 barrels last year. The U.S. has been described as a swing producer because its production fluctuates alongside market prices. Texas leads the way as the biggest oil-producing state in the nation, with output nearly 4 times as high as the second biggest oil-producing state, New Mexico. 2. Saudi Arabia. Production, 10,835,000 barrels. Saudi Arabia's oil output came in at 10,835,000 barrels in 2021. The country possesses 17% of the world's proven petroleum reserves and is the largest petroleum exporter. Its oil and gas sector accounts for around 50% of its gross domestic product and about 85% of its export earnings. 3. Russia. Production, 10,778,000 barrels. Prior to production cuts in 2020, Russian oil output had spent a number of years rising. It hit 10,778,000 barrels last year. Most of Russia's reserves are located in West Siberia, between the Ural Mountains and the Central Siberian Plateau, as well as in the Urals-Volga region, extending into the Caspian Sea. As the third largest oil-producing nation, Russia accounts for 10% of global output. In response to Russia's war in Ukraine, Canada, the US, the UK, and Australia have banned imports of Russian oil, representing about 13% of Russia's exports. 4. Canada. Production, 5,558,000 barrels. Next on this list of the top 10 oil-producing countries is Canada. The country's annual oil production rose to 5,558,000 barrels in 2021, up from 2020's output levels of 5,235,000 barrels. Nearly all of Canada's proven oil reserves are located in Alberta, and according to the province's government, 97% of oil reserves there are in the form of oil sands. Energy exports to the U.S. account for the vast majority of Canada's total energy exports. However, because of economic and political considerations, Canada is developing ways to diversify its trading partners, especially by expanding ties with emerging markets in Asia. 5. China. Production, 4,993,000 barrels. China's annual oil output was 4,993,000 barrels in 2021. The nation is the world's second largest consumer of oil and moved from being the second largest net importer of oil to the largest in 2014. China is the world's most populous country and has a rapidly growing economy, factors that have driven its high overall energy demand. In fact, the Asian country is the top consumer of oil, with 55% of its imports coming from OPEC member countries. 6. Iraq. Production, 4,149,000 barrels. In 2017, despite increasing its output, Iraq got bumped from its position as the 6th largest oil-producing country. Output in 2018 helped the Middle Eastern nation regain its 6th spot position. The country has seen its oil production decrease significantly in recent years, falling from 4,788,000 barrels in 2019 to 4,149,000 barrels in 2021. It holds the world's 5th largest proven oil reserves at 145 billion barrels. That represents 8.4% of global reserves. 7. United Arab Emirates. Production, 3,786,000 barrels. The United Arab Emirates is an OPEC member and has ranked among the world's top 10 oil-producing countries for decades. In 2021, it saw a small year-on-year increase in production, with oil output rising to 3,786,000 barrels. The country holds the world's 8th largest proven oil reserves at 98 billion barrels, with most of those reserves located in Abu Dhabi. The United Arab Emirates accounts for 5.6% of global total reserves. 8. Brazil. Production 3,689,000 bbl. Brazil's oil production fell slightly from 3,769,000 bbl in 2020 to 3,689,000 bbl in 2021. According to the EIA, total primary energy consumption in Brazil has nearly doubled in the past decade because of sustained economic growth. The largest share of Brazil's total energy consumption is oil and other liquid fuels, followed by hydroelectricity and natural gas. In April 2022, Brazil was reportedly in discussions with the U.S. to increase its oil production in response to Russia's war in Ukraine. 9. Iran. Production 3,458,000 bbl. Iran's oil output increased dramatically last year, rising from 2,990,000 bbl in 2020 to 3,458,000 bbl in 2021. According to the EIA, Iran holds the world's 3rd largest proven oil reserves, as well as the world's 2nd largest natural gas reserves. Despite its abundant reserves, Iran's oil production has substantially fallen in recent years. It produced 4,779,000 bbl back in 2017. 10. Kuwait. Production 2,717,000 bbl. Last on this list of the top 10 oil-producing countries is Kuwait, whose output decreased in 2021 for the 3rd time since 2018. In 2016, production reached 3,072,000 bbl, then dropped to 3,025,000 bbl in 2017. In 2018, the country made a slight recovery, producing 3,059,000 bbl. Production fell again in 2019 to 3,017,000 bbl. Kuwait's oil and gas sector accounts for about 60% of the country's GDP and an even larger share of its export revenues at around 95%. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.